Pixar's 2003 blockbuster hit, Finding Nemo, depicts an adolescent clownfish that gets captured and taken into captivity. Upon arrival, Nemo faces challenges such as bad tank mates, dirty water conditions, and even stress from a tank-tapping teenager. While to many it may seem like a good idea to take Nemo home, marine life should be left in the ocean because 90% of aquarium life is wild caught, and inadequate and improper care can make them not an easy pet to take care of. Let's look at why Nemo should stay in his reef. Aquarium life does not magically appear in the local pet store. Over 90% of fish, coral, and invertebrates come from the wild. This process is started when harmful chemicals and damaging cameras stun marine life to be captured out of their own reefs. Once captured, they are put in holding facilities in third world countries. They are then put in small bags and shipped halfway across the world to wholesalers in California. These wholesalers then dose the aquarium life with a massive amount of vitamins and chemicals. This is extremely stressful to wild fish that were just swimming in their own reef a few days ago. How would you feel if you were put in a tiny bag, shipped halfway across the country, and loaded with a whole bunch of vitamins and chemicals in a place you didn't know? The pet stores order marine life wholesale, where they are then bagged up and sent to be put on display. Pet stores often overload fish tanks, with too many fish trying to make the display seem better than it actually is. Most of these fish are either sold or die within the first 2 weeks. Not to mention that fish from all over the world are shoved into the same display tank, each of which having their own specific water and living requirements. On the other hand, the 10% that are captive bred are often bred just like puppies at puppy mills. Designer fish are often made from breeding brothers and sisters to get the desired characteristics. This creates weak and genetically unstable fish. But unlike dogs and cats, there is not a local animal shelter. Many spend their lives in small holding tanks. Marine life also requires specific living conditions, such as salinity, calcium, alkalinity, pH, and nitrates. While to some, this may seem like just another language, without these specific living conditions and the levels at proper levels, marine life will develop long-term disease, and it often leads to death. Finding Nemo depicts filtration that is suitable only for freshwater aquariums. But if that same filtration was put in saltwater aquariums, the fish would die rather quickly. The marine aquarium industry is also a very expensive industry. A trip to the local pet store showed that the cheapest saltwater fish setup was between $500 to $700, and this did not include any water, chemicals, fish, or decorations. A tank like the one you see behind you would run you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 retail once it's fully set up. Unlike the movie, marine aquarium life is not the picture-perfect pet. Just because saltwater life doesn't have to be potty trained does not mean it's a good pet, especially for small children. Marine aquarium life has a very specific set of living conditions, and also they are wild animals that are taken from their homes. While Nemo may seem like a cute and cuddly companion, he should be left in the ocean where he belongs.